Yo, just doing a little turntable video here, turntable setup. My last one I did was a few years ago, probably like 4 years ago. It's still on this YouTube site. My YouTube site's more for my kids and stuff and all this stuff like that. But if you scroll down, you might see it's the one that says something like turntable setup IKEA. That's the one. That was my first one that I did. That setup was actually pretty good for a while, and then I just got bored with it, and so I decided I wanted to get out of I had these Bose speakers hooked up. Sold these actually to my friend, and with the Kenwood receiver. All this is what I had on my old setup that you see in that IKEA video. So I wanted to really get out of that because I'm more going back to the retro, sort of vintage sort of look. Plus I had those Newmark turntables, so I got rid of those turntables. So I went with this old Technics. These are SLD2s. This is like an old, I believe it's like a 78 or like an early 80s turntable. It's decent. I mean, I like it. So I mean, Technics is pretty good name here. So I got the Technics receiver as well, or I mean Technics mixer, and it's alright, nothing special here, just kind of something simple here. And then I went and I found this old vintage record cabinet sort of thing here. It's pretty nice. I mean, opens up, obviously. Pretty decent. I like it. I like the old vintage sort of legs on it. And so I was looking around for a receiver. I wanted to go with an older receiver, and I was talking to my buddy about BMX bikes and stuff like that, because I'm into BMX, older vintage bikes. And I brought it up, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I actually have an old receiver." And I was like, "Oh really? You know what you got?" He says, "I got an old Sansu," and I was like, "How much you want for it?" He's like, $20. I was like, "All right, I'll take that." So I got this old Sansu. I think this is a 78 Sansu, if I'm correct. Works fine. It works great. So then I went onto a Craigslist because I've been looking for speakers, and I wanted really nice old vintage speakers. I wanted to get away from these Bose and newer sort of setup. And I stumbled across this one guy. He had an ad up there for a little while, and I wasn't gonna go get them, and I was like, fine. So I went and picked up these that day, and then that same day I crossed about an hour to go get these speakers. Well, to go look at them, these old Kenwoods, and these are the original Kenwoods that the guy had from the 70s when he bought them across seas. He had them shipped back. He was in the I don't know, military or something over there. Really nice guy. These are the original ones, and they still got the manual someplace. He gave me the manual. I don't know where they are, but I have it someplace here, someplace. But so these things are mint. These are 1972 Kenwoods, 15-inch subs. Yeah, you're not. These things are so clean. This thing looked like it just came out of the freaking the factory right here. Look at these, super nice. I mean, there's nothing wrong with these at all. And on the back of them, let's see if I can look on the back of these. Oh, excuse me, watch out. Oh, okay. They even have the year and the date it was made, 1972, the 22nd in July. And the other ones are in December. So let's zoom back real quick. So yeah, these things are pretty nice. So yeah, this is pretty much the setup that I got here right now. Eventually I gotta rearrange everything and stuff like that, but this light that I still have the light, got it at IKEA. But yeah, other than that, I just wanted to show my little setup here and show people what I got here in case you're looking at, you know, wanting to get a little setup or start your little vinyl collection and set up with music and things like that. I would suggest it doesn't hurt to look for old vintage stuff. It's coming back. It's probably already back. So I don't know. If you're interested, I'd suggest going and looking around, looking on Craigslist, looking around some vintage places, some thrift stores. You can find these at thrift stores. I bought this at 40 bucks at a thrift store. Well, some guys sort of mom and pop thrift store. And I got this on the internet, eBay. So it's like whatever you find, you know, you can find yourself a pretty good deal. So yeah, I just wanted to show my little setup, and maybe somebody might be interested in something like this and might want to go this way and not go the IKEA way that I had. So if you want the newer sort of setup, you can look at the back, look back in my videos and see those other that other video about IKEA. It's trust me, it was like 4 or 5 years ago. So yeah, but all right, just wanted to show everyone. All right, see you later, guys. It's a little bootleg video here.